Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the rangefinders that were added with patch 12.12, and I'm sure you guys have seen a decent bit of gameplay already with one of the rangefinders since it seems to be the new meta when sniping on Lighthouse. So if you guys have watched really any Lighthouse gameplay of any of the big streamers, you've probably seen the rangefinders, but you might not even know there's actually another rangefinder in the game, and it's the one we actually saw with the patch 12.12 trailer. Currently, it's not working though, so we're going to go over that. We're going to talk about both rangefinders, and I'm going to show you why you should be using one over the other one, and the utility they do provide in-game. So here's both the rangefinders. Before we do hop in raid to show you both of them, you have the Vortex on the left, which is the handheld one, and we have the Wilcox one on the right, which is the mountable one on your weapons. The Wilcox is the one you are going to want to buy, but I'm going to show you both of them in today's video. Alrighty, it's a beautiful morning to test out some rangefinders. So the first one is going to be the Vortex. Now, you can't click on it and use it. You have to actually hotkey it just by clicking any of your numbers on your keyboard while hovering your mouse over it, and you will hotkey it to whatever you click. So in this example, we're doing 4. Now, here's the rangefinder. It's currently broken though. There's supposed to be a distance in the rangefinder, and unfortunately, it's broken. It's just not working right now. It's completely bugged. So whenever this does get fixed, we're going to be good to go to actually see a little bit of utility here. But it's kind of not viable unless you're kind of doing some sort of role play where you do have an actual spotter for you because of the Wilcox that can go right on your rifle. So we're going to go ahead and attach the rangefinder here, the Wilcox rangefinder, and we activate that by hitting T. And you can also use a couple lasers on it as well. I also have a blue laser on at the same time, but there are a couple lasers on there you can take advantage of. But you guys can see that we have our rangefinder, and I'm using my Doom kit right now to give you kind of more of a visibility to see the rangefinder, but I am going to throw a scope on to show you guys how it is impacted by certain sights that you are using. So in our case here, let's just throw the MRS on, and I'll show you that it does take away a decent amount of your visibility when using a sight. So you can see when you are ADS, you also can't see the range, and you are losing a decent bit of visibility. But now let's try with the Valde. Alright, with the Valde scope on, as you can see, as we're just holding this weapon at our hip right now, we cannot see the range. We cannot see the range no matter what. However, with the Valde specifically, if you are on the lowest magnification, you can actually see the range perfectly. Now, it is a little wobbly there, but you can see the number very, very well. However, when you do zoom in, it's completely gone and your sight is not obstructed. So for me personally, the Valde is still my favorite sight. A lot of people are using the new scope that's been added to the game where the rangefinder mounts directly on it. Me personally, I like the Valde. And in this case, you have two really good ways to use the scope. If you are on the lowest magnification, you can see that range, and then you can zoom in and take your shot if your scope is zeroed, or if you're going off the mil dots, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, man, I think the rangefinder, at least the Wilcox one, is really great for utility. Now, once we have that Vortex rangefinder, hey, it might make some really good clips, might make some really good role-playing for some of you guys who like to go in squads, but at the end of the day, man, the Wilcox rangefinder is the one you guys want to use. It's going to affect all scopes and reflex sights and just weapons in general differently, so find something you like and then start using that from now on. Now, the rangefinder, or at least the Wilcox one, does actually cost you about 30,000 rubles. So keep that in mind. If you want to run it on every single weapon, it is going to be like 20 to 30k extra. But if you are going for some long-range engagements, it's definitely something to consider. So if you guys enjoyed the video here today, do me a huge favor. Make sure you guys are leaving a like on it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Are you running the rangefinders at all right now in patch 12.12? I think they're pretty useful, man. That's just my opinion, but let me know in the comments down below. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.